Hi, good morning. And our wake-up call came at 2:30 in the morning. By 3 a.m., I had reached the main gate. It was still completely dark, and this is where all the groups gather before entering the trail. We were the second group in line, so we were right at the front. Then around 5 a.m. the lights came on, and 5:30 they opened the gate, and thankfully the weather was beautiful. For 4 straight days we had been blessed with good weather, not even a single day of rain. When the gate finally opened, everyone started moving, and I noticed something very interesting. Almost everyone was rushing. Some people were even running, but not me. I decided to hike slowly and enjoy every step. As we got closer to the sun gate, the trail becomes steeper and steeper. Then I reached the final steps before the sun gate. And I could see the people ahead of me using both their hands and feet to climb. Honestly, they looked like monkeys climbing up the mountain. And I thought, okay, I guess this is how we are doing it. So I carefully climbed up using my hands too. It was challenging, a little risky, but also a lot of fun. And yes, I even managed to record myself climbing. You will get to see my bald head making its final push towards the sun gate. But at that moment, I knew I was just minutes away from seeing Machu Picchu for the very first time. Before climbing those final steep steps to Sungate, I stopped for the last bit of my breakfast and sips of water. At that moment, my thoughts went back to our porters. We had a simple breakfast, a burger and banana, but there was something special about this morning. Our porters had already left. They had prepared our breakfast before we even woke up. Then, because they had to catch a train to return home, they left in the darkness to begin their journey back. I remember thinking about that. These men had carried our tent, foods, equipments, everything we needed throughout this incredible journey. And now, while we were waiting to enter Machu Picchu, they were already on their way home. I remembered them and I felt truly grateful. I knew this was going to be the final challenge before the sun gate. When I finally reached the top, my fellow hikers Mo and Loki were waiting for us, and they celebrated with me. That was such a beautiful moment. After 4 days of walking, climbing, struggling, sweating, and pushing myself forward, I had finally reached the sun gate. I was happy, I was emotional, and I had this strange mixed feeling inside me. As soon as I reached the sun gate, our guides Danny and Roberto were there waiting for me. They greeted me, hugged me, and congratulated me for making it to the top. Then Danny took me through his special corridor towards the viewpoint. I followed him, not really knowing what I was about to see, and then Machu Picchu appeared in front of me. I can't really explain the feeling after 4 days of hiking, climbing thousands of steps, walking through narrow trails and crossing mountains and pushing through exhaustion. This was the moment. I just stood there and looked. The view was absolutely beautiful. I was excited, happy, and honestly a little emotional. Danny was watching my reaction, and I think he knew exactly what that moment meant to me. This wasn't just seeing Machu Picchu, this was the reward for 4 days of walking. After spending maybe like 45 50 minutes at the Sun Gate, we still had another challenge ahead. We had to hike almost 1 more hour to reach Circuit 1 and enter Machu Picchu. But this part of the hike was very special. As we hiked downhill, there were several viewpoints along the way. And with every few steps, Machu Picchu appeared closer and closer. From the Sun Gate, I had seen Machu Picchu from the distance. Now I am continued walking. I could see the ancient city become bigger and clearer in front of me. Every viewpoint gave me a different perspectives. I kept stopping, looking and taking pictures and videos. Oh my God. After hiking for 4 hours, I felt amazing to finally walk towards the place we had been dreaming about since the beginning of this journey. Machu Picchu was no longer far away. We are finally getting closer and closer. As we continued towards Machu Picchu, the views kept getting better and better. At this point, I think I should stop talking to you and let you enjoy this incredible view of Machu Picchu. Just watch and take it all in.
One, two, three. We made it!
Oh. Now I'm seeing so many people here, and almost everyone is busy taking pictures and videos, probably for social media. I understand it. We all want to capture these beautiful moments. After hiking for 4 days to get here, I feel like there is something special about simply standing here and taking in the view. Sometimes the best memory is the one you experience with your own eyes. Now we are getting closer to Machu Picchu, and suddenly there are so many people around us. Most of them came by bus to visit Machu Picchu, and I'm looking at the difference. I feel very grateful that we experienced it by walking the 4-day Inca trail. And if your health and fitness allows you to do it, I would definitely recommend taking the 4-day trail. It is not easy. There are many stairs, steep climbs, narrow paths, and moments when your body tells you to stop. But when you finally reach Machu Picchu, you feel something different. You don't just visit Machu Picchu, you journeyed to Machu Picchu. For me, that's made the experience even more meaningful. So here and now we have reached the end of Circuit 1. After completing Circuit 1, we took a short break, freshened up, and now we are back inside the Machu Picchu for Circuit 3. Our Circuit 3 experience starts by passing through an Inca house. As we walk through this ancient structure, we get another glimpse into how the Inca people lived and built their homes hundreds of years ago. From here, we continue into Circuit 3. The surroundings feel different, and once again, I'm amazed by the incredible stonework and the way the entire city was built into the mountains. Every step gives us another piece of the story of Machu Picchu. As we continued through the Circuit 3, our guide stopped at different houses and viewpoints along the way. At almost every important spot, he gave us an explanation about the Incas, the purpose of the buildings, how they were constructed, and what life might have been like here. I really appreciated that because we were not just walking through the ruins and taking pictures, we were actually learning the story behind what we are seeing. Every house had a story, and every viewpoint gave us another incredible perspective of Machu Picchu. As I was walking through Machu Picchu, I started wondering, what kind of life did the Inca king have here? Imagine waking up in the morning and looking at these incredible mountains and green valleys and agricultural terrace below. Maybe he was sipping his coffee. Was there at that time? I don't know. Maybe he would sit here quietly, looking at this beautiful landscape and thinking about his kingdom, his people, his future. And then another thought came to my mind. By the 16th century, the Inca Empire was facing a completely different world. The Spanish had arrived in South America, and eventually they came to conquer the Inca Empire. I wondered, did the Inca rulers realize what was coming? What did they think when they heard that strangers from across the ocean were entering their land? Were they worried about their people? Were they thinking about protecting their kingdom? We can only imagine. Standing here today, surrounded by these beautiful mountains and ancient stone buildings, it's amazing to think that people lived here hundreds of years ago with their own dreams, worries, families, and responsibilities. The mountains are still here, the terraces are still here, and the people and their world are gone. And that made me stop for a moment and really think about the history behind this beautiful place. Now circuit 3 is complete. Now we were walking toward the main gate, where we could catch the bus down to Machu Picchu Pueblo. As I walked away, I was kept looking back. I knew this was probably my last opportunity to see Machu Picchu from these viewpoints, and so I wanted to take in every last moment. I was thinking about the last 4 days, the early mornings, the steep climbs and endless tires, the beautiful mountains, the people we met, and all the challenges we had overcome. I felt a little strange just few hours ago. I was walking towards Machu Picchu with so much excitement, and now I was walking away. I don't want to rush. I just wanted to enjoy those final views, take a few more pictures and keep the memories in my heart. Sometimes you don't realize how special a moment is until you know it's coming to an end. As I walked towards the gate, I thought to myself, Machu Picchu, thank you. This is a moment I will never forget. Finally, we boarded in the bus down to Machu Picchu. our guides had all our best tickets with them, so they took care of everything. At the different points, our passports were checked, and finally we reached the town. We had our final lunch together as a group. After lunch, it was time to begin our journey back to Cusco. We boarded our luxury train towards Olia and Tambo. And honestly, the train journey itself became another memorable part of our adventure. The train was beautiful, the scenery outside was amazing, and there was a live entertainment on the board. There were traditional music, dancing, and even a fashion show featuring alpaca clothing. After 4 days of hiking through the mountains, it felt wonderful. Just sit back, relax, and enjoying the journey. When we reached Olia Tambo, our van was waiting for us. From there, we continued our journey back to Cusco. And one by one, our group members were dropped off at their hotels. That's when it really hit me. Our 4-day Inca trail adventure was officially over. 4 days ago, we started this journey as a group of hikers. Now, we were heading back to Cusco with tired bodies, happy hearts, and memories that will stay with us forever.